to get Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony.
Another Kevin Durant, is just on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. So the next starting five. We've got Irving. Vonleh's out there with Durant. Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point. The league are riddled with injuries right now.
And this is where your front office has to find a way to be successful year after year. And players over the course of the season maybe won't play for 5, 6, 7, 8 games, and then an injury opens an opportunity, and you have to have a high level of professionalism at the end of the bench to endure these moments.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Offensive rebound. Bamba's shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. KD passes to Irving. It's rebounded by Fultz. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice anticipation there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from time greats back in action.
No doubt this man will go down as one of the elites. Something to behold.
Two open that time. Made it look.
He's had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Fournier. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Finds Ross. It's stolen by Harris. Outside Irving. Vonleh, the pass to Irving. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nets shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Harris.
Well, you can be a second-round selection and still make it in the NBA. Joe Harris, because of his commitment to work, has carved out a nice career for himself. This guy is a lights-out three-point shooter.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Harris drops them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fultz against Irving, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Ken Burch is checked in for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. And the Nets also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Vonleh. Count that one.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Irving kicks to Durant. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Here's Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Okay, flashing some impressive instincts. Evan Fournier knowing when to attack and draw the foul.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First free throw is good. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. The Magic trail by 9. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Isaac. He had stolen by Lamb. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Dishes it to Green. Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Birch. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Carter Williams finds Isaac. Pass to Birch. 6 to shoot. Over Green.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Durant, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 10.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Carter Williams. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside Fournier. The shot's good.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Brown outside. Teardrop shot, and the shot goes in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
First quarter. Rebound, Brooklyn, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Nailed from three-point land.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Green with the block. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Durant from deep three-point range. No good on the shot. Isaac outside from down low. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, with that length, you want to see Jonathan Isaac attack the offensive glass. Put that 7-1 wingspan to work.
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Lund. Then there's Brown. It's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy? Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ross with it. Now Green defending. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and then for Brooklyn, Harris is checked in for Lamb. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
And here's Fultz following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. To the middle. Here's Green. Doesn't go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Isaac with the ball. Here's Bamba. Gordon trying to break loose. Bamba kicks to Fultz. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And that one falls for Bamba. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Irving.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
It's good. Irving's got 10.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his 2nd foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And Orlando. Back to Bamba. Ross against Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bamba. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Bamba. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Raptors. And Harden now, top of the key. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so here's Orlando. After the basket by Brooklyn. Passes to Bamba. Fultz looking around. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here's Irving. And it's good for 2.
Timeout.
That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And what an outstanding.
Rome's iPhone disconnected. Rome's iPhone disconnected.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
So for the Magic, Kem Burge is checked in for Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Outside Fournier. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba.
Points in the game. And Harden.
Insane.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Gordon following the bucket by the Nets. Bamba in the high post.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
He's checked in for Kem Burge. And then for Brooklyn, Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Harris. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Now, Carter-Williams following Durant's three-point attempt. Floats one up. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 23.